What's up, Hollywood fam? Get ready to dive headfirst into the hottest, fastest-moving news cycle with us because we've got updates that are absolutely unmissable. The buzz is real, the stories are dropping, and you're getting them first right here. From unexpected shifts in Hollywood friendships to dazzling displays of family pride, we're unpacking it all with the energy you expect. Stick around because you won't want to miss a single second of this whirlwind tour of what's happening now. Let's go. The friendship shift. Is there trouble in paradise for Hollywood's favorite bromance? One of our favorite leading men is feeling a little sidelined, and the whispers are getting louder. We're talking about a dynamic duo that's given us iconic moments, but it seems one is finding new connections while the other is left wondering where they stand. This is a story about evolving relationships and the subtle signs that something's changing. Family ties, get a load of this. A superstar is basking in the glow of family, and a recent snapshot is setting the internet ablaze. We're seeing a striking resemblance that has everyone talking, proving that some genes are just too powerful to ignore. This is more than just a photo. It's a moment that captures a special bond and a star's personal life shining bright. Sparkle and shine, we're diving into the world of legendary adornments. Think diamonds, think luxury, think commitment on a whole new level. We're talking about some of the most jaw-dropping engagement rings ever to grace Hollywood, and the stories behind them are as dazzling as the stones themselves. Get ready for some serious bling. A career low, every icon has a moment they'd rather forget, and we've got the inside scoop on one of Hollywood's biggest stars revealing their most embarrassing on-screen experience. This story involves a cult classic, a single line, and a deep dive into what went wrong. It's a tale of ambition, a little bit of bad luck, and a lesson learned the hard way. You do not want to miss this. So hit that like button, subscribe to Hollywood Men, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. Hollywood's unspoken drift. Is the legendary bromance between Ben Affleck and Matt Damon facing a quiet shift? Recent observations suggest that Affleck, a prominent figure in Hollywood, feels he's no longer the primary confidant for his longtime friend Damon. This sentiment arises as Damon, 54, has been actively engaging with newer acquaintances, including his Thor, Love and Thunder, co-star Chris Hemsworth, 42. Their recent escapades in Ibiza, where Damon was seen enjoying himself, highlight a period of renewed social activity for the actor. Affleck, 53, a proud individual, is reportedly not one to overtly seek out his friend's company, but the change in their dynamic has not gone unnoticed. Insiders suggest that while their professional collaboration through their production company, Artists Equity, keeps them in constant communication, their personal hangouts have become less frequent. Sources close to the situation indicate that Damon is particularly mindful of Affleck's journey with sobriety. This awareness leads Damon to avoid social situations that might involve heavy partying, thus creating a natural distance in their personal lives. He's very conscious of not wanting to be a bad influence, a source revealed. He's not going to party with Ben. That's off the table. This consideration, while rooted in support, contributes to the perceived distance between the two Oscar-winning friends. The bond forged in their Boston youth and celebrated with their shared Oscar win for Good Will Hunting remains strong on a professional level. But the unspoken acknowledgement of differing personal paths is creating a new narrative in their enduring friendship. This evolving dynamic raises questions about maintaining lifelong friendships amidst career pressures and personal growth. But what happens when a superstar's family life takes center stage in a way that captures everyone's attention? A mother's reflection, a daughter's image. Jennifer Lopez is embracing the summer with a heartwarming display of family life, sharing candid moments with her 17-year-old child, Emme. Fresh off her successful Up All Night, Live in 2025 tour, which concluded on August 12, Lopez is shifting her focus to her upcoming musical film, Kiss of the Spider Woman. This highly anticipated project, set to open on October 10, sees Lopez taking on 3 distinct roles and is a production partly backed by her ex-husband, Ben Affleck, through their joint venture, Artists Equity. Lopez has described the film as her favorite movie experience to date, marking a significant personal and professional milestone. During her Hamptons getaway, Lopez offered her 248 million Instagram followers a glimpse into her personal life. In one shared photograph, she and Emme are pictured in the back of a convertible, accompanied by her longtime vocal coach, Stevie Mackey. Lopez sported a classic white button-down shirt, while Emme donned a blue plaid shirt and khaki shorts, showcasing a relaxed yet stylish summer vibe. Another post featured Lopez posing serenely on a pastel blue Blue Jay electric bicycle, dressed in a cream sweater and white pants, captioning the image simply as "La Sunshine." The accompanying comments were filled with adoration from fans, calling her gorgeous and the cutest, reflecting the positive public reception to her seemingly joyful summer. This period of personal happiness comes about a year after her divorce from Ben Affleck was finalized on February 21, following a 2-year marriage. An insider shared with People magazine that Lopez has been having the time of her life this summer, emphasizing her enjoyment of connecting with fans globally through her tour and finding fulfillment in her artistic endeavors. The tour's success has provided a strong focus, allowing her to engage in activities she genuinely loves. As she prepares for the promotional tour of Kiss of the Spider-Woman, Lopez anticipates a demanding schedule that includes promoting the film, a 12-date Las Vegas residency starting December 30 at Caesars Palace, and upcoming roles in Netflix projects like the rom-com Office Romance and the thriller The Last Mrs. Parrish. She is also set to produce Bob the Builder for Amazon MGM Studios. Reflecting on Kiss of the Spider-Woman, Lopez expressed that it fulfilled a lifelong aspiration to be part of a major Hollywood musical, stating, "I was waiting my whole life to be able to do a real big MGM Hollywood musical, and I finally got to do it." She further elaborated on the film's profound message, highlighting its theme of love healing divides and fostering humanity between different individuals, a message she finds particularly important in today's world. Lopez's personal and professional triumphs are undeniably captivating, but in the world of celebrity, sometimes the most talked-about items are the ones that signify immense commitment and value. Get ready to explore some of the most extravagant symbols of love ever seen in Hollywood. Diamonds that speak volumes. When it comes to celebrity milestones, few gestures are as iconic or as intensely scrutinized as engagement rings. These glittering symbols often carry price tags that are as breathtaking as their design, representing not just love, but a significant statement of status and commitment. Among the most talked about and valuable rings in Hollywood history are those exchanged by Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, a couple whose on-again, off-again romance has been punctuated by 2 distinct and remarkably expensive engagements. Their first engagement, in 2002, saw Affleck present Lopez with a stunning pale pink diamond, reportedly weighing just over 6 carats. This ring, estimated to have cost around $1.2 million, was a significant display of affection at the time. However, their relationship eventually took a different path, only to rekindle years later. The second engagement, which occurred in 2022, was marked by an even more extravagant token of love. This time, Affleck chose a cushion-cut green diamond, approximately 8.5 carats, a rarity that significantly elevated the ring's value. Experts estimate this second ring may have cost Affleck as much as $10 million, solidifying its place among the most costly celebrity engagement rings ever documented. The unique color and substantial size of the green diamond made it a particular talking point, reflecting a desire for something truly unique and opulent for their renewed commitment. Beyond the Affleck-Lopez saga, other celebrities have also sported engagement rings that defy convention in both price and design. Mariah Carey's 2016 engagement to James Packer featured a spectacular 35-carat emerald-cut diamond, rumored to have a price tag of $10 million. Despite their engagement being called off, Carey retained the ring, reportedly selling it in 2018. These pieces of jewelry are more than just accessories. They are historical artifacts of celebrity relationships, often becoming subjects of intense public fascination and commentary. The sheer scale of these investments underscores the unique intersection of personal relationships and public spectacle that defines celebrity culture, where even a private moment like an engagement can become a global talking point due to the immense value and symbolism attached. While extravagant rings speak to grand gestures, the journey of an actor is often paved with moments both triumphant and, dare we say, a little less glamorous. Prepare for a story about a star's most humbling on-screen experience. The line that wasn't quite right. Voice acting, often perceived as a less demanding aspect of filmmaking, can be a surprisingly nuanced art form. While some roles involve creating fantastical characters from scratch, others require actors to subtly imbue existing personas with life and emotion. However, even seasoned professionals can encounter moments that test their mettle, as Ben Affleck recently recalled one of his most humiliating experiences early in his career. The incident involved a single line delivered for the iconic television series, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Affleck, who has since achieved significant acclaim, including an Academy Award, recounted the experience of being cast in a minor role as a basketball player in the show. The scene required him to deliver a simple line, reacting to a vampire during a game. "Take it, man." Despite the brevity of the dialogue, the director was reportedly very specific about the delivery, emphasizing the need for a particular tone of fear and urgency. Affleck filmed the scene multiple times, striving to capture the exact reaction demanded by the script. However, upon viewing the final cut of the episode with friends, he was taken aback to discover that his voice sounded significantly different from what he remembered recording. He soon realized that his original lines had been re-recorded by another actor because his performance was deemed unsatisfactory by the director. Affleck described the realization as deeply embarrassing. He explained, "I sounded very different. I realized right then that they re-recorded my lines. I was so bad, they needed me to be in the scene, but the director obviously was like, I can't hear the voice again. They had to pay someone to come in and say, 'Hey man, take it,' because apparently I couldn't say that well convincingly enough." This experience, while mortifying for a budding actor, did not deter Affleck. Instead, it served as a learning opportunity, pushing him to refine his craft and resilience. His subsequent career trajectory, marked by perseverance and talent, eventually led him to become one of Hollywood's most respected actors and filmmakers, proving that even the most humbling beginnings can pave the way for monumental success. From career embarrassments to dazzling displays of affection and shifting friendships, we've covered a lot of ground today. But before you go, let's hit you with a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories and make sure you're subscribed. That's a wrap on today's Hollywood Rundown. We saw Ben Affleck feeling the distance in his friendship with Matt Damon, Jennifer Lopez sharing a stunning moment with her daughter Emme, explored some of the most jaw-dropping celebrity engagement rings, and heard about Ben Affleck's most embarrassing movie moment. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to Hollywood Men, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content.